In this episode, let's describe the three remaining freight claims that are common to every driver. Shortage. The count of the cargo is incomplete in count. Keep in mind that all carriers, when accepting a load and signing a bill of lading, that the motor carrier can have is the right to install the words SL and C, which means shipper's load and count. With this BOL tool, bill of lading tool, motor carriers can legally limit their liability for cargo count. Instead of being liable for 1,000 pieces, the motor carrier limits his liability to 24 pallets of cargo. When cargo is tendered to the driver for loading on a trailer, and that pallet is shrink wrapped, it's impossible for the driver to actually count the pieces on the pallet. So sign SL and C on the bill of lading. Now, if the shipper does not permit SL and C to be installed on a bill of lading, drivers should write on the bill of lading, quote, driver denied access to count. It's the same as SL and C, and it means both at loading, counting, and when offloading and counting, the motor carrier has limited his liability to 24 pallets, not 1,000 pieces. Brokers cannot legally deduct shortage in piece count from motor carrier revenue, unless by prior agreement. Carriers, remember, the broker's contract you sign, you probably gave away your rights to be paid in full to get the load in the first place. More available on shortage information is now available in the manual, the new brokerage operations manual you see behind me. Next claim is damage. The category of freight claim is a tough one. Unless driver allowed damages freight into the trailer at the loading, then the damage at delivery is generally the fault of the motor carrier. The most effective methods at avoiding damages are the following. Take pictures with your phone of all cargo consignment front and back and side before the cargo is loaded, when the cargo is loaded, and again, photographs when the cargo has been placed on the ground. This avoids a lot of damage claims, because many times the damage is caused by the consignor or consignee helping load and unload your cargo. Drivers, if the cargo is used, not in a carton or crate, for example, make sure you, the driver, write the word used on the bill of lading. There's a great deal of difference in the value of new versus used equipment. The last claim type that's fairly common and is one that's probably the most disputed is hidden damage, which means essentially the bill of lading has been signed clean because the damage to the cargo is not easily viewable or apparent to either the driver or the consignee when the proof of delivery is installed on the bill of lading. It means that as a hidden damage, clean bills is not a carrier get-out-of-jail-free card. Consignee, consignor, and shipper all have rights against the motor carrier for up to 9 months after the delivery occurs. The shipper's rights are outlined in the Carmack Amendment of 1906. Google the name of the amendment. Thanks again, and if you have any claim problems, email to info@loadtraining.com.